My content is for 13 and up or adult collectors of the product. Hello everyone. Breaking news again. So the Beyblade scene investigation, back at it again. We found some stuff. Now, before we continue with this video, subscribe to the channel with bell notifications on, and we're gonna get started. Yeah, no, get started. There's no build up. Just go over singles, whatever. We're gonna get started.
Okay.
All right, let's begin.
Whoa.
Whoa, that's a lot to unpack. This is not in order of whatever. These are just the names I put there. But starters are going to be $19.97 Canadian. Now, is this a price change? Is it not a price change? Let me know your info.
So this is based on Walmart pricing, and there's a raise of $2 on a starter. It's understandable. Everything went up.
I would say you could say inflation, but I also have seen that Hasbro, regardless, has been like kind of raising prices a bit high, and I've seen this like Marvel Legends and other stuff, whatever other. So you could say it's one factor, but I also do think it's probably just Hasbro corporate.
Yes. I do think in US is $11.99.
Okay.
It's a $2 raise. I do think.
So let's go over from top to bottom. New Hasbro exclusive, Ambush Basilisk. Now,
Question mark. Because you don't know.
Yeah. Okay. Question mark. Whatever. Right. So I believe he says it's supposed to be Divine Bellfire. I don't know.
I do think he's Divine Bellfire. For me,
is his prediction. All right, listen. Everyone's entitled to their prediction. I
think is the Bellfire, but because they don't have the rights, because there's no anime, so they create his name. I do think, because I see in 3 different releases this name. Now, so all these are starters.
No, listen. This is his theory, all right? Now listen, you can't. Now, if it turns out right or wrong,
it's not confirmed. The thing is confirmed is the names, 100%. The price is confirmed. Walmart. I checked. I went to Walmart and I checked.
So when you try to do the research in this name, because it corrects to the thing. So it's a legendary reptile reputed to be the Serpent King. So I think it's a Hasbro. What I think Hasbro exclusive for the thing, I don't know what. You know what I actually think? I think
there's different too. Yeah.
What they're gonna do is going to be the same paradox we've gotten for Cobra and Hydra, and it's gonna look similar to those. Or maybe it's actually, or you don't know what? Maybe they can make it kind of look close to like Aegis in design. But I am curious to see. There is no Hasbro exclusive Evolutions. Well, I don't know if you count that one technically, but there's no like last time when we got like Baldurov or whatever. Not right now that we know of.
No.
Now next one, Chain Kerbeus. That is obviously a given, right? You know. So after that,
either
Poseidon.
So this could be, by the numbers of Hasbro, could be wave 1. Now, a few months ago, a source that normally is 100%. Said Hasbro they have their own anime things.
Hasbro has their own season 7. Was I think the quote or
we don't know. Could be related. This could be related. What's confirmed as well? It's Knight and Achilles. This could be wave 2 by the numbers of registration Hasbro. So Hasbro got some kind of registration from a long time ago, A and some numbers, B, C, D, whatever. So these numbers are F.
So the one thing I want to cover, you can go see. The one thing I want to cover, Hydra Poseidon. So first of all, this is already adding to the paradox of the name. With Hydrax, that was supposed to be a Typhon evolution, that wasn't. And then after Cobra, which was originally Hydra. And then after there's, what was it, Wrath Cobra, which felt like a weird mix of Hydrax, which was like Typhon, and you know what I mean? ADK handles the names. I'm sorry, but...
It's ADK Emotion. So, by the numbers of registration, by us because you gotta register these products. So the first one is Ambush Basilisk F6807. The second one, actually, Kirby's is first. Shane Kirby's is F6804, Ambush Basilisk F6807. And where was the other, the Poison?
Poseidon?
Poseidon. This is wave 1, 100%. In the past, when it was QD and was before, and I had this separated by these numbers, and these match the wave 1, wave 2, wave 3.
It was pretty close, I think. I remember so it was.
So
it was
let's say the first 3 on this list, Ambush, Shane, and Hydra are wave 1. World Knight and Zeal Achilles are wave 2. Probably there's more. For now, we found, on top of the 3 of last week, found 12 different ones. So you go to the other ones because there's more to talk.
If you want my prediction for the general QS system, I don't think it's any different from QD. Expect the same low quality, whatever. So, like I'll say, until we see it, I have low expectations.
Still, we don't know the name.
If it turns out bad, obviously don't buy it. If it's maybe Switch Strike quality,
Let's wait and see. Let's see if they listen to Zankye. Okay, let's move on.
Next up, Dragon plus Ambush, and then after Ambush plus Chain, and then after Fierce plus Hydra. So Fierce and Hydra are supposed to be, and Ambush are supposed to be new blade names. I know it's a little bit weird for the thing, but Dragon we know for sure that has to be Gatling. But we don't know if they call it. They probably would not call it Gatling. They probably call it something else. But Dragon we know, Chain, and this would kind of line up. Even if you look at TAKARA TOMY right now for the BU season, they kind of just focus on whatever blades they have for reprint. So we get like a lot of Chain, if you've noticed that. And for Hasbro, I guess for that one it would be just a lot of Ambush.
So the $26.99 is a Canadian price. Is a Walmart confirmed price. So these for the fans in the US, these gonna range from $16.99 to probably, I would think, $18.99. A raise on price, $2. Don't be surprised. What else? Singles are back.
So singles, and they're about $13.97 Canadian. Fierce Achilles and Zeal, whatever. Okay, now first of all, let's address something. If you noticed previously, Zeal Achilles, shout out 80K because there's a Zeal performance tip named by TAKARA TOMY. So I guess Zest, they didn't want to, or this is just a thing when they do Pro Series, if they ever get to that, where they'll just give it the original name. I don't really care. I think Fierce is probably, what I think they did is they separated the dual spin. I think that Fierce is probably maybe the left or the right side, and Zeal is the left or the right side, and they just gave it a different name. I don't expect the armor on and off, whatever. I think just permafuse, but I definitely do think that is what they're going to do. So most likely what will happen is it's probably 2 different Achilles chips, but this is speculation. Yeah. Obviously, we don't have the images, right?
Okay, so first of all, $13.97 is a $4 raise in Canadian prices for the $9.97 from before. This means that before in US was $7.99. Most likely be $9.99 for a single. Now, we found 2 Fierce Achilles with 2 different UPC numbers. It could be where you say it could be one left, right. There's 2 duplications on the total 12 products. We have here 9 because there's the duplication, different UPC numbers. So 2 different products. 2 we couldn't confirm. It could be those are starters as well.
Could be?
Yes.
Okay, now we're going to go over each of the releases, my predictions for how they handle it. Oh, okay, before that one. Okay.
So these are last week.
These are the last week ones.
By the way, QS Space Stadium, I found 2 shipments already arriving in California on Hasbro warehouse in
October.
China. So they brought 5,200 of these base stadiums. So we're not going to bring stadiums in the middle of September to launch in December. So I do think, like Hypersphere, that came in the end of October, beginning of November. I think that's when we're gonna start seeing the base stadium, so the power speed, and
the Thunder Edge
big
battle
set.
sets, the launch set. So let's go over to the next stuff. So this is where I'm going to be predicting. I think for whatever they when I say like the TAKARA TOMY names, I'm just saying that just for my reference point. I think Divine and Chain are going to be in the Thunder Edge battle set. They'll be the debut base, and then after I think.
Yeah, I think and
then after I also think, I'll go back for the thing. I also think that Chain will probably be a recolor, most certainly. And I also believe that they'll probably, I don't think they'll do a recolor for the thing, because they usually just keep it to the base set. But, you know, it depends, because again, we don't have complete, so maybe 1 or 2 extra things, whatever. I do expect them to space this out quite a bit. If you've noticed with QD, it's been terrible for weight. Like the anime, I think, is pretty much done, and we're still waiting on the final release stuff for the next 2. Zyphoid, we already know it's going to be in a launcher, and Gatling, we already know it's going to be in a 2-pack. In terms of predictions for the releases, obviously, I don't know. I'm assuming maybe it's like QD, maybe it's not like QD. I don't know. Then after for Zest and Night, Zest I think is going to be split apart, and Wind we already know, or excuse me, Whirl. I don't expect them to do the BU lock. I also don't expect, actually I don't even expect, I know there's some new discs in that were introduced in BU. I actually think they're not going to do them, and they're going to just reuse old ones, because I mean they didn't do Legacy, right? So, all right.
Okay.
Oh, actually, hey. So, some have been asking about the all-in-one set, and by some, I mean at least I have. So we are going to be selling it, but it's without the stadium, and it's just the 2 base.
Just the base. In reality, it costs us the same. We need to sacrifice the stadiums.
So these are just the base by
it's ridiculous the price to import these stadiums.
Yeah, to import and to ship.
Yeah, and to ship the same, because the rates from Canada to the US
crazy.
They went like crazy. Before there was truck pack option, now it's just like EMS. It's ridiculous expensive.
Also, for the viewers that are wondering, is this in US or Canadian that you're showing right now?
I can put it in US. So
show it in USD. So that's our deal with the bays on their own. We also have another deal if you go to the third one there.
So here, just
nice.
the 2.
Nice.
And here,
so okay, listen.
For an extra $5, you can get the Belial.
3 bays, 3 bays and a Zyphoid. Think about it like this, all right?
2 bays and a Zyphoid.
You can at least have Divine have some use, because now you have the Zyphoid for the thing. You know, it can kind of, hey, you know what? You can make Zyphoid Kerbeus. Hey, that's pretty cool, right? That's kind of cool.
Yeah, I want to give some value. But in reality, it costs us quite a bit to import these.
I think that's actually a nice one that we have. Now, keep in mind, obviously, yes, this is my own store, so I'll be biased, but it is an optional way to support the channel. So if you're interested, check it out. If you're
very
not,
popular.
then
You have these very popular.
Oh yeah, this is very. Thank you so much for the support on that one. But no, like I was saying, it's an optional way to support the channel. We do appreciate anyone who's able to make an order and a tip. If you can't, just comment and subscribe and like, and I take it regardless. And yeah, he's keeping me in check, alright? I want to go tear these bays apart, but we gotta, okay, fine, we gotta keep an open mind.
We did found a lot in less than a week time. I can imagine tomorrow in Hasbro's...
Tomorrow, we just all the pics.
So, no, Hasbro's head office in Rhode Island say, how does Zankye find this information, this speed of light? How does he find it? Oh, good, we didn't release the QS name, don't worry about it. We are on the track. We'll get it there, but I think it's important for our fans to know what's coming.
Yeah, alright, ending off now 100%. If you're wondering about Ragnar and Ultimate Evo, whenever we get it is whenever we get it. Listen, waiting for these bays is not easy. I'm pretty sure we will maybe be one of the...
We saw ship it over a month ago, so it should be any time now.
Should be any time now. Hopefully we'll be one of the first. If not, then I don't really care. I mean, listen, the review's the review, isn't it? So, thanks for watching. Make sure to check out our previous video if you're interested in Pro Series news and information. And that's going to be it for now. So, thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day and bye.
Thank you.